What did the American dream mean to your parents?
I think the American dream meant being able to provide for their family, provide a good education for their children, being able to purchase a home and good transportation, and the ability for their time for the mother to be able to stay at home and raise the children, and just be able to lead a good, steady life and not have to worry about finances. And I think job security was also very important, and in their time, mainly getting educated in one aspect and kind of staying in that position, or at least in that area of education throughout their career, was fairly common.
What does the American dream mean to you?
I think the American dream means to be able to kind of have everything that I want while working for it. I am very blessed to be employed and to own my own house and my own vehicles, and still get to do some of the things that I enjoy to do, like traveling and enjoying the area where I live. And that's what the American dream is to me, is to be able to enjoy my surroundings and also enjoy my workplace.
In your opinion, what does the American dream look like, feel like, and what does it mean to be living the American dream?
I think to be living the American dream is to be able to find a job that you like to do every day. It means to be able to enjoy family and friends, and to hopefully be under less stress from the normal things like finances, but also to have the freedom to choose what you want to do with your life is a big part of the American dream, is to have the choices that in other places you may not have. So I kind of feel it looks like what it looks like for a lot of us, although I am a nurse and work in the emergency room. And so I have also got to see what I think is not the American dream, which is unfortunately a lot of homelessness and a lot of poverty and a lot of people that didn't live with the privileges that most people think of when they think of the American dream.
In your opinion, have you achieved the American dream? If so, why or why not?
I think that I have achieved the American dream, but maybe not to its fullest extent, because I think that the American dream is a concept that we're kind of sold as children, kind of like the white picket fence. But you realize as you age that your dreams kind of change, and maybe the typical American dream is not what you truly want out of life. And so I'm thankful to be in a generation that is more flexible of kind of creating what your own dream is and not the typical American dream, and that you may think that you want a house and 2.4 children and a dog and a cat in the car, and then when you get those things you realize that maybe they're not truly what your dream is, even though it might be the ideal American dream.
Do you think the American dream is worth pursuing? Why or why not?
I think the American dream is worth pursuing as long as you modify it to your own classifications, because I think everybody is an individual. So I think there are many aspects of the American dream that most individuals would want, just like the freedom to work in a positive environment and the freedom of choice that we have here in America. But like I said in my previous answer, I don't think everybody wants the same type of housing situation. I don't think everybody wants the same family life. And so I think you have to modify the American dream to your own version of the American dream.
When you look at me, what do you want the American dream to look like for me? And on the second hand, what would you like the American dream to look like for our country?
For you, I want the American dream to be able to pursue many different avenues of things that you enjoy. You're just getting started off and you'll be heading off to school most likely. But I really am envious of the youth today being able to go out and try many different avenues of careers and traveling the world and seeing different things before they always feel the need to settle down. I think that's changed in the last few generations. And the ability for youth to change and kind of adapt with all of the new technologies, I think is amazing. So I hope that you just run with it and enjoy all of the challenges and excitement that there's to come. And I also hope that my biggest concern for you and for the youth of our future is that they may not be aware of some of the challenges. And I think that just like the rest of us that already lived through it, will probably have a little awakening when they get out into the world that life can be hard sometimes.
How do you feel for our country?
I'm very concerned about our country, especially right now with the politics at hand. I think America is a great place and has potential to be a great place, but I really think our government needs to find a way to work together to solve the problems that we have here in America, and I'm concerned with the politics the way they are now, that we're not going to get these things achieved. And I truly feel like if we could treat our political arena more like a business, and that there were tasks that need to be accomplished, that we'd get more done. And unfortunately right now there's so much red tape and so much division between the parties that we spend a lot of time and effort getting not much done. And so I hope that there is a very positive future here in America. I'm concerned, and I'm also concerned with the image that we have here in America of what's coming up this November and from there on.
Perfect. Thank you.